is going to break loose.
We're on the march. The Empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Using unparalleled research in the development of a synergistic formulation based around the key concepts of super oxygenation, the next level in cleansing is here. With key ingredients backed by real clinical studies, the new Oxy Powder, available through InfoWars Life, was invented during Dr. Group's research on the toxification of our bodies. Many herbal colon cleansers are harsh on the body and contain cheap and potentially dangerous ingredients, oftentimes full of synthetic fillers, GMOs, additives, or worse. Gently start cleaning your body with easy capsules that start working while you sleep. Oxy Powder does not require time off work, and there's no need for bad tasting concoctions. Instead, Oxy Powder slowly releases monoatomic oxygen into the intestinal tract and body. Experience the astonishing cleansing power of superoxide and ozonide technology. Go to InfoWarsLife.com or InfoWarsStore.com to get started with Oxy Powder, or call 1-888-253-3139.
For all of recorded history, civilizations around the world praised the health benefits of silver. At InfoWars Life, our mission is to bring you the highest quality, purest, cleanest, effective colloidal silver on the market today for the lowest price available. You don't have to be a doctor to know. The fall and winter months are the most dangerous time of year in North America when it comes to you and your family's health. InfoWarsLife.com is very excited to announce our biggest run yet of Silver Bullet colloidal silver, exclusively available at InfoWarsLife.com. Now, InfoWarsLife.com has taken colloidal silver to the next level using a cutting-edge technique that is free of toxic artificial additives. Now more than ever, it's important to stock up on high-quality Silver Bullet from InfoWarsLife.com. No survival chest is complete without Silver Bullet. Secure your Silver Bullet today at InfoWarsLife.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139. Silver Bullet.
The average person's life is filled with unexpected challenges. Unlock the energy it takes to defeat these daily beasts with Super Male or Super Female Vitality, specifically designed to assist the body in regulating proper hormone balance to create superior vitality in males and females. Supercharge and conquer your world at InfoWarsLife.com or call 1-888-253-3139.
The government's Department of Homeland Security is buying up loads of ammo. At the same time, they're restricting civilians' rights to own and purchase firearms. Can you put two and two together? Infidel Body Armor can stop every round, including hollow points and .308 sniper rounds, is reasonably priced and fully legal. But for how long? Go to InfidelBodyArmor.com, spelled INFIDEL bodyarmor.com. Infidel Body Armor. Just won't quit.
There's a need for a new world order, but it has different characteristics in different parts of the world.
Live from Austin, Texas, broadcasting worldwide, it's Alex Jones.
Let me now calmly do the best job I can just in the last few hours with my crew, go over what exactly is in the 400 plus, not 300 plus pages of the telecom, not legislation, but regulatory rules that the FCC just released 2 weeks after they said they would. And it's all written in legalese. It's all written very dry. I've worked in talk radio in 4 different radio stations physically. I've been on air 20 years and run my own media telecommunications organization. So I know about copyright. I know about telecom rules. I know about FCC rules. I know a lot about the FCC. I've been involved in micro FM. Quite frankly, leading a movement to have that sprout up around the country about 18 years ago. And I'm just going to leave it at that. So I know what I'm talking about when I get into this. It'll take the media days to digest what's in here. There are a few mainstream news articles that are just saying, oh, they said they're going to protect the internet. Here's the sections where they do it. And yes, they make some claims in there. But if you read the enforcement and the powers and the jurisdictions that they are claiming, the document 295 times says enforce. You can search the term penalty, fines, sanctions. It says in here that you basically can't appeal. Remember, it's the FCC that you're going to be dealing with here. And here's what's really bad. It does announce as telecom the U.S. code subsection over cable and over internet and basically over all data transmission through the air or down lines. This is a total 360 takeover of all communications by the FCC. Says fines 24 times. Get ready. I mean, this is unbelievable. In fact, print me the whole document. I know I've just got subsections here. I had the whole document. We're tearing it apart in there. Print me a whole fresh copy, please. And exactly how many pages is it? We'll put it on screen for TV viewers. Radio listeners, go to Infowars.com. We've got the whole document posted there.
400 pages.
400 exactly. Thank you, CJ. You go to section 36 of 5 of FCC 15-24 regulations, and it talks about enforcement. It defines enforcement. And it says the commission may enforce the open internet rules through investigation and processing of complaints, both formal and informal. This is how they do it with broadcast, to everything. I mean, they go in and define it as they've done in broadcast. That means complaining about speech, everything. I mean, this is so horrible. No wonder they sat on this. In addition, the commission may provide guidance through the use of enforcement advisories and advisory opinions. That means they sue you. And it will appoint an omnibudsperson in order to provide the commission with additional understanding, particularly of technical issues. The order delegates to the Enforcement Bureau the authority. Did you hear that? The Enforcement Bureau, it's in every state, in every major city, to request a written opinion from an outside technical organization. That means the telecoms or other corporate groups, or otherwise to obtain objective advice from industry standards setting bodies or similar organizations. Then it goes into investment with Title II to fund the power grab, how to tax you, how to regulate, how the industry has $271 billion a year, how they're planning to grab some of that. I mean, this, when you know how to read the legalese here, whew, boy, you better watch out. I mean, you know how much they fine and fee and regulate and tax to have an AM or FM station? UHF, VHF? Enforcement and relationship to existing transparency rule. And they go on to basically create a bunch of regulations to harass anybody with any type of media organization. If you've got 50 customers on an email account and run some tiny local internet company in some little town, they're coming. On page 120, you've got 272 for informal complaints and investigations. The Enforcement Bureau efforts will continue to be informed by resolutions or formal complaints, and will also continue to be informed by the standards developed by existing multi-stakeholder. That means the globalist companies, industry and consumer groups. That means all the leftist consumer groups. See, they'll have a vote on what's done, not you. The Enforcement Bureau will also work. See, when a bunch of George Soros NGOs complain, oh, they're coming. The Enforcement Bureau, that's why George Soros funded $196 million to get this in. It's always the same guy. I'm not demonizing him. It's just always him. Want riot and shoot the cops? George Soros. Want world government? Want to turn the guns in? George Soros. Want to shut down Alex Jones? George Soros. Want to fund the internet takeover? George Soros. Want to fund a Russian war? George Soros. I mean, it's just the guy's Probably smells like sulfur or something. And the guy's like Beelzebub in a red pajamas. Man, it's a joke. A literal Nazi collaborator, and he's running around in the open, screwing the country over. The Enforcement Bureau will also work with interested parties on an informal basis, I mean secretly with informants, to identify ways to promote compliance with the open internet rules. Oh, promote compliance. And then they go into that. Lawsuits, you name it. Legal authority. And this is where you go then find, under this title, lawsuits, fines, regulations. We ground the open internet rules we adopt today in multiple sources of legal authority. Section 706, Title 2, Title 3 of the Telecommunications Act. We're going to go to that in a moment. We marshal all of these sources of authority towards a common statutory supported goal. They're creating a new mega law. To protect, or a new uniform commercial code, to protect and promote internet openness as a platform of competition, free expression, innovation, a driver of economic growth, and an engine of virtuous cycle of broadband deployment. But we know how they've always really acted, and we know Obama and Soros are for it. Doesn't matter what they claim they're doing. Give me the keys to your house. Why? Because I want to come and kiss you at night and pat you on the head. Well, you know what? No, thank you. 274, we therefore invoke multiple complementary sources of legal authority, as a number of parties point out, over authority under Section 706 is not mutually exclusive with our authority under. So they're just saying basically we can do anything we want. Titles 2 and 3 of the Act. So they're saying we got more power than that. Rather, we read our statute to provide several alternative sources of authority that work in concrete towards common ends. As described below under Section 706, the Commission has the authority to adopt these open internet rules to encouraging and accelerate the deployment of broadband to all Americans. And that's what they announced 5 years ago. That, quote, remember Obama? Got feds to provide free broadband to all. You deserve it like a chicken in every pot. Then they'll bring their regulatory control. They'll undercut industry. They'll put their messages over it and branding, and they will certainly give preferential treatment. In Europe, Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com is already banned in most train stations, libraries. You've seen the news articles. So that's where this is going. This is Internet 2 from the government with select corporations, branding it a safe Internet, which they're going to tax. Section 706 and B each provide an express affirmative grant of authority to the Commission, and the rules we adopt today fall well within their scope. So they're basically saying the power we have over broadcast, we now have over cable, telecoms, and all internet transmissions. I mean, that is huge. This isn't, we're going to sue somebody if they go in and don't let certain websites have their information over it. No, that's already going on. It's saying we're going to take it over and provide it for free to everybody and I mean, this is so scary. Listen to this. This is their declaratory statement. 47 U.S.C. 1302A, Section 706A, provides in full. The Commission, each state commission, that's the state local group. Oh, boy. Remember when they opened up broadband on AM, FM, digital, where you could have hundreds of local stations if you wanted, and they gave them basically to nobody local, but they'll give one channel of hundreds of new ones to some socialist group or some La Reconquista Open Borders group. That's what they've done in Austin. They've been given actually 2 channels. So the most anti-gun, vile garbage gets a FM channel, but nobody else does. And then all these commercial interests get it. See, so it's not even truly socialist where they just hand it out randomly to groups or there's a lottery. No. All the little pet groups get to take over the media. Whew. Man, this is bad. The Commission and each state commission with regulatory jurisdiction over telecommunication services shall encourage the deployment of a reasonable and timely basis of advanced telecommunications capability to all Americans. See, they will decide who gets it, not the market, including in particular elementary and secondary schools and classrooms by utilizing in a manner consistent with the public interest, convenience and necessity, price cap regulation, price cap. Oh, my gosh. That's Nixonian or Soviet, but Nixon did do that as well. That's why it sounds weird. Soviet and Nixonian, yeah. Price cap. They actually use the word price cap. Regulatory forbearance, measures that promote